Welcome to our official importation class vlog, or should I say video? Um, um, okay, we're going to be talking about learning to import from Bangladesh. I know many of us must have come across videos that teaches how to import from Bangladesh, and some of us probably must have gone through an importation class, but I still feel there's a need for us to still always get updates about importation, because just as life changes, or should I say revolves, as the day breaks, so is importation. Today they may be doing it this way, tomorrow they may be doing it the other way. We never can tell, and sometimes we need to refresh our memories, because even computers, while using them, you have to refresh. So it's important for you to refresh your memories. Sometimes maybe you probably must have lost the contacts, or you don't know you you don't know how to go about one issue or the other, or you were not probably taught well, because before I was able to even get more ideas, i had to I had to pay for several. If I tell you how much I've paid for importation class, I had to pay for several classes. There are sometimes there was this importation I did. God, I regretted doing it, and part of it was importing from the one I did from Bangladesh. I was not given the right information. I was not taught how to um, go about um, the importation process. There are some coaches that before you make payment, they'll be all friendly and all attentive. Once you just make that your payment, you be the one greeting them every morning. You be the one reminding them that please, oh, it's time for class. You be the one asking, please, when is class? Sometimes it may take 2 to 3 days. They will not even reply your chat, and they will not. Some maybe human enough, or should I say, some maybe considerate. They may apologize. Some will not even apologize. You just have to pamper them for you to get what you want to get for the services you've paid. And it's just so unfortunate that after paying for a service, you have to should I say maneuver, or you have to, I don't should I use the word lure. You have to pamper them. Let me use pamper. You have to be careful with the way you relate to them, because sometimes most of them do not even dispense the complete information that you ought to learn as regards to whatever importation you are to whatever importation class you paid for. So here we're going to be teaching you that which we know. We're also going to be learning as well, and once we get any updates, I'm going to come here and inform you people. Disclaimer: these are knowledges that I got from classes that I learned, and some of them I have practiced them. As regards to this Bangladesh, I have done what I'm going to be saying today. So, like I told you in my introductive video, I say I have a co-host. My child, he's an infant. He may decide to wake up. He's sleeping right now, but whenever he wakes up, please, he's fully welcome. So he's going to also join in the teaching and the class. So whatever you don't understand, you can write it down in the comment section. Please, at this junction, please like, subscribe, and share. Invite so many people to learn, because particularly for this country that we're talking about, we need a lot of people. We need a lot of people. We need a lot of people. Except you are very, very financially buoyant. That's when you can just do that on your own. So if you are from Ghana, whichever country you are watching from, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you're welcome again. So we're going to start. Let's start Bangladesh. I know so many of us have heard of the name, heard about their history, or maybe we must have browsed about them. But regardless, I'm still going to be giving some little history about them. Bangladesh is a Asian country that is among the populated country. They have about 170 million people above, estimated 170 million people estimation. And they are surrounded by other Asian countries, China and all of that. They look they look like like Indians, sorry. They look like Indians. And one of their source of income is this exportation exportation of goods, and mostly they are known for the production of textiles, clothing, everything clothing they produce. But the particular one that I love, the particular one that I prefer to get from them, is their jeans. Their jean. They produce they 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 produce, how will I say it? They produce other things like gown, tops, and all of that. But I prefer their jean, and even their tops. But their gown, I've not really gotten gowns from there. But jean and top, both for adults and for kids, they are very okay. So let me pick my book so I'll not forget. Okay. Just as I'm from Nigeria, so our currency is naira. The currency they use in Bangladesh is called taka, and just like for that of Ghana, it's called cedis. So theirs is called taka, and their exchange rate for hours, as at now, is about is it it varies, depends on the exchanger, the agent you are using. So as at now, I think is 16 naira to one taka. 16 naira to one taka. Just like you say, 150 cedis to one taka. Put it on the screen. I'm going to put it on the screen, the right exchange rate. Then um like I said, they produce textiles, and they are known for their exportation of clothing. They also produce things like shoes. They also produce shoes. They also produce jewelries. But I, in particular, like I told you, I sorry for the noise outside. This is Nigeria. This is Lagos. So there are so many noise, and I don't have a cancellation mic. Though I imported a mic, but I'm not using that one. It's not noise cancellation. So it does not have noise cancellation because let's just leave the mic matter. Um, they also produce shoes. They produce jewelries and other things, but even bags. But I've checked their shoes, and based on videos that I got from suppliers, I think their shoes are good. Their shoes are good, but it's kind of, should I say, expensive for me, my own opinion. And if you want to sell, especially in my country here, we love things that are more affordable. So so let's just go with that of the Texas. I guess most of us want to get more of the clothes and leave the other things they produce. So how do you go about importation from Bangladesh? Now, unlike China, the Baba, the Odogu, I used to say God gave everybody wisdom, but everybody has their own specialties, their own uniqueness. As in China, they are they are loaded. They are loaded. So unlike China that has several apps, I have not come across a specific app for importation for Bangladesh. Neither have I heard anybody talk about an app. So if you're importing from Bangladesh, you have to use an agent. So for me personally, it is one agent I use. He pays for me, he inspects for me, and he ships it. And I guess that agent is the one that, should I say 90% of Nigerians and even Ghanaians, some Ghanaians, no, let me just speak for Nigerians. 90% of, I'll ask him, 90% of Nigerians, they use this agent. So you have to use an agent, unlike China and India and some countries that they have an app. So when you want to import from Bangladesh, you have to use an agent. So I'm going to be dropping the contact. I'm going to be dropping the contact. So um when you see what you like and you want to import, after finalizing with your supplier or your manufacturer, remember, in Bangladesh, note that in Bangladesh there are the manufacturers, there are some that sell wholesale, and there are retailers that will act as if they are selling wholesale, but they are actually selling in retail quantity. The manufacturer, their MOQs are high. When I say high, very high, but their prices are, you will, if you are able to get from the manufacturer, you will make lots of profit, because their prices are very, very, sometimes I'll say, how did they get these materials? And their materials are good. Their prices are very, very low. The more you import, the more quantity you get, the lesser the price. uh, and don't forget, I said there are manufacturers, there are wholesalers, there are retailers. Now, when you've communicated with your supplier, maybe your manufacturer, maybe your supplier is a manufacturer or a retailer or a wholesaler, you will now inform, when you've come to an agreement, you've picked everything you want to import, you now inform your supplier that, see, oh, I'm going to inform my agent now. I'm going to inform my agent. They are going to write, your supplier is going to write a receipt, tell you the amount of money that you have to pay. You now inform your agent. You now tell your agent, please, I want to get goods from so person. Remember, you ask your supplier for their details. So you inform your agent. It is important. And this contact I'm going to be giving to you, he knows virtually almost all the suppliers and wholesalers, because he's inside this game. He has been in this game for 4 years that I'm aware, and I've been importing from there, from Bangladesh. He has been in this game even before I started. So you are going to, when your supplier gives you your invoice, he's going to write your prices, everything. He's going to break it down per piece, how much the goods are sold, and what do you call it, the total amount you have to pay. So you are going to contact your agent. You are going to tell your agent that, please, oh, do you know this person? I want to get some goods from him. Remember, you inform your agent the type of goods you get. If it's jean trousers you bought, if it's only jean trousers you got, you're going to tell your agent that, I got some jean trousers from this person. If it's polo shirt, you say only polo shirt, you say, I got some polo shirt from this person. If it's jean trouser, polo shirt, cap, you inform your agent about everything that you got. So your agent will now give you his bank details. You're going to make payment in naira, and if you're from Ghana or other countries, you make payment to his account using payment platform. I don't know, for other countries, I don't know the payment platform, but I think you can use Paystack, but I'm not so sure. So I'll make more enquiries and get back to you. So they're going to tell your agent and make payments. And let's note, this agent, I told you 90% of Nigerians are using him. So he's very, very busy. He's very, very busy. If you chat him up when you have not finalized with your supplier, he notices, he's very smart, he will ignore you. The thing is, he has so many people to reply. And we also, okay, I have to tell you about the timing. We also have to consider the timing, because their time is different from that of ours in Nigeria, in Ghana, in South Africa and all other places. So I'm going to put their time difference. I think the difference from, I think they are, is it 7 hours ahead of us, or we are 7 hours ahead of them? I'm going to put it on the screen. So you're going to consider his timing. Sometimes even at night when we are sleeping, he will reply you. Or when they are sleeping, he will reply you. I told you his hands are full. He almost 90%. There, I've paid for about 5 Bangladesh importation class, and it's the same contacts they are giving me. It was only one that I got a different contact. So after finalizing, make sure that you are ready to buy. And these suppliers also, make sure that you are ready to buy, not the one that you come and start asking them questions, and later you now, after 2 days, you now leave them. When they notice that you are not serious or you are not ready to buy, they will not even attend to you. Because especially if it's the wholesalers, if it's only the retailers that may just be sending you messages and all of that, and at a point they will let go, they will leave you. So make sure you are ready to buy. And when you are finalized with your supplier, you now contact your agent. You now tell him that these are the goods I got. You state the items you got from him and the quantity, and send him the receipt, your invoice that you got from your supplier. You send it to him, and he's going to give you the details. Please tell him that he should please inspect, he should check the goods for you. He should check the goods for you. I'm not saying if you buy 10,000 pieces of clothes, he's going to be opening it one after the other to check. No, he's just going to check if the goods are good, the quality is nice, um, mm, what does he, the quality is nice, the he's just going to check overall. There are people that there's a contact that will give you that can check that one for you, one after the other. But if you do your diligence, there's no need for them to check if the quality is good or bad. Because while communicating with your supplier, you can also tell your supplier to do a video call for you. You do a video call, he can even, or they can even be videoing themselves while arranging your goods. They can be videoing themselves while arranging your goods. You know, these people, they, if you meet the right ones, they have all the market strategies. They are committed, they are friendly. If you meet the right suppliers, and if you are ready to do business with them, they will give you your time. They'll give you their time. But if they see that you're not ready to do business with them, they'll just drop you one side. So they can do video for you, show you your goods, why, and I will advise you request for that video call. And even after the video call, request for a video clip of your goods when it's packed, and while it's being packed, so that you can also use it to promote on your social media pages. So when you make payment to your agent is going to hold the money. The supplier is going to tell you there are days which they supply to agent. The supplier is going to tell you the day he's going to take your goods to your agent, your shipping agent or your agent. He's going to tell you the day. He will even request, the supplier will even request for the agent's name. He will ask you, who are you using? Is it Mr. Sam? Is it Mr. Bola? Is it Mr. Ahmed? I'm just giving you examples. So I'm just calling names. So you tell the person, if the supplier is conversant with that uh, agent that you're talking of, you say, oh, this, some will even say you, send you the details of that agent. But please, let's be very careful. Don't go with any agent that the supplier has. There's one, the first time I tried in the importation from Bangladesh, there was a supplier I met. He was telling me that he was trying to force me to use his own agent. When I even refused, he started insulting me. And thank God that Bangladesh is not um, the one that you have to pay the suppliers. No, they do payment on delivery. When they've given your agent and your agent have checked everything, that is when your agent is going to pay them. So this supplier I met was trying to force me to use he was introducing me to another supply agent. I told him I don't know about that agent. I want to use the person that I'm aware of. So he was angry and he started insulting. I just left him. Even when I blocked him, he used another number and started sending insulting messages to me. So just because I didn't use his agent, that's to tell you is a red flag. So when they've sent you their video, your supplier will still check, your agent will still check everything. They'll give you the dates that they are going to deliver to your supplier. Now you also inform your agent that, sorry, they'll give you the dates that they are going to deliver to your agent. You inform your agent the day they told you that they are going to deliver, so he will also be aware and be prepared to know the goods he's collecting. Who is he collecting goods for? You send, shall I make a video on that? Okay, I'm going to make a video on how to, or should I just put it here? Don't want the video to be too long. Okay, now when you're chatting with your supplier, let's go back, sorry. When you're chatting with your supplier, give him your real name. If you have a registered business name, you give him you give him your phone number that is same as that which you have given your agent. As in the same information you give your agent, that's the same information you give your supplier. For instance, if you give your supplier um John or Joy, don't go and give your agent your second name, Ahmed or Mary. Don't go and give your agent a different name. They will not know that it's you. Just give them the same name, the same phone number, and make sure your phone number is correct, your name is correct, your location. You give all that information to your supplier. He's going to write it on the receipt, and your goods, when they finish packing it, tell them to give you pictures and videos, especially where your details are being written. They'll send those pictures and videos before they meet your agent. Request for it and they'll give you. They are willing to give you. So when it gets to your agent will checkmate all those things and inform you that your goods are ready. What method do you want to ship through? So we're going to the shipping process now. What method do you want to ship through? Now you can ship via air from Bangladesh. You can ship via sea. This is very important now. Well, when I was taught importation, I was not told that it's better to ship via sea. I was not even given the advantages and disadvantages of shipping via sea. So I bought goods worth 200 and I'll check for the receipt, 270 something thousand, and I paid a fee of 248,000. 248,000. Imagine. Please, I'm coming. So here you have to be very careful. If you are importing for the first time and you just want to try it out, if you're importing for the first time and you just want to try it out, I will advise you get lesser quantity. I'm going to be talking about the MOQs. You get lesser quantity. There are some suppliers that you can beg them to give you lesser quantity. There are some suppliers you can beg to give you lesser quantity. That of Bangladesh, that's why I say you should share to so many people. Bangladesh, for you to make profit, you cannot even import as an end user from Bangladesh except you get retailers. And when you get retailers, it's as good as you buying it in Nigeria, or it's as good as you buying it from your country, from Ghana. If you are going into importation of goods from Bangladesh, is either you are in a pre-order group or you are importing for business. If not, sorry, there's heat here and there's no light. If not, you will not make profit. So if you are going into importation, and if you want to import from Bangladesh, there are some suppliers you can plead with them to give you lesser MOQs. MOQs means minimum order quantity. Yes.